Hi guys, welcome to a new FDNY 21 video, and today we are currently sat with Char, who has done 800 miles so far, doing a trip to Goodwood and giving Georgina a little holiday in West Wales, and it's also picked up a saucy little number, which is another Fiat Cinquecento, which we're going to introduce you to today. So this is another Cinquecento, as I mentioned, although this one is a Sporting, which is exactly the same as our last one, although the last one we bought for £295. And a lot of you said, how do you buy a Cinquecento Sporting when they're so rare for £295? So over, the last however long since we sold Cinque, the black Cinquecento Sporting, we've been thinking, how are we ever going to find one cheap enough again? And Samuel Ennifer had the answer for us. He sold us this one for £200. Now, in fairness, I have bought another one off of him before, after the black one, for £100, although that one was a parts car, but this one is much different. Now, on the outside, it does look a little bit battered. Got, lacquer peel on the mirrors, on the bumpers, they're scraped up, they're all pink. The bodywork was very pink, although we've spent some time today giving the car a good clean, giving it a bit of a polish. Needs a bit more polishing and a bit more work, but hopefully it'll come up really nice. And if we come over to this side, you'll see it's also had a little bit of an accident. It's got a crease in the bonnet here, and it's sort of come up on the side, although it is shut fine. This headlight's different to the other one. This bumper is damaged here, as you can see. And most obviously, it has a different coloured wing. So it obviously needs a bit of work here, maybe a new bonnet, or at least fix that. Needs the wing painting, needs the bumpers painting. But for £200, we thought, the old Cinquecento, we had it for £295. We did quite a lot of work to it. We did some welding to it. It still wasn't perfect though. The paintwork still wasn't perfect, and it's up for sale again now, and it's up for £1,800. And it was actually at that moment when it came up for sale the other day where I thought, well, that's listed for £1,800. How are we ever going to find a Cinquecento Sporting again if we want to find one? Because I loved the black Cinquecento, and I ended up getting rid of it for the Uno, which we ended up getting rid of anyway. More on that later. But yes, we ended up getting this one for £200. So I think, with a few £100 worth of work, we can make this as good as any other, and it'll cost us a fraction of the price. The tyres are all good. The brakes are okay. Admittedly, we were told the brake shoes were very noisy, although I believe it's the rear bearings, which is exactly the same I had on the black Cinquecento as well. Thankfully, the rear floors on this are really clean. I will show you. You may remember the black Cinquecento, we went into the boot floor in the corners. Excuse the mess in here, it's still yet to hoover everything out, but the rear corners are absolutely spotless, and the sills are spotless as well.
And the scuttle is spotless as well.
Yeah, we had that on the black Cinquecento just down here, and they ended up painting it with some metallic black touch-up paint just to get it to last, although that is poking through now, you can see in the advert on eBay. But yeah, I mean, painting things like the mirrors, the bumpers, the wing, sorting out the bonnet, it'll really tidy this up. And another thing to mention, this interior is absolutely beautiful. Now, we've got very, very thin wear on here, but it's absolutely nothing for these. These wear a lot on the driver's bolster, but these seats are absolutely immaculate. And it's only done 49,000 and something miles.
Basically 50 now.
It's about to click over to 50, yeah. But yeah, this has been a runabout for Sam, and he's just bought another Cinquecento, so he's let us have the chance to have another again. So thanks to him for that. And we'll be doing a bit of work to this one to sort it out. Needs a good service. But there you go, we need to sort that out. And we'll check the brakes anyway, we'll check the front and rear brakes, and just really go through it properly and make sure that everything's okay. But I think this is, a really good purchase, and mechanically things seem very good. Drove it down here. Apart from the noise from the rear bearings, it was absolutely fine. It's had
what? I think it's more bearable than the noise the exhaust of Char makes.
Well,
though.
you know what? for once, I think it's one of the noises that actually comes on par with that
Yeah.
exhaust noise. It was really quite bad. The black Cinquecento was never that bad. This one was really, really noisy. It's had a new clutch cable as well. Sam replaced that because the old one snapped, and he thought the clutch might be on its way out, but going up a hill, planting it seems absolutely fine. Of course, it's done fairly low mileage, so I think it's good anyway, and it's not stiff, it's not a hard pedal, so I'm pretty happy with that as well. So overall, I'm pretty happy, and you should see this car come up on another video hopefully very soon when we've done a bit more to it. Thanks for watching.